Well, hello there. I didn't realize there was an audience tonight. Sorry about earlier. You guys caught me a little off guard. But anyways, put that aside. I hope everyone's having a great night and enjoying Phil and Trisha's wedding. So let's get on with it. I bet you're all wondering, what in the world is he doing up there? And why is he up there? And how is he up there? When the live Brian is sitting right over there. Or over there. I'm not sure how the screen is set up, so I don't know where we're going to be sitting. But anyway, me, Video Brian, I'm here to assist Brian and help him deliver the best man speech. I've known Philip for 17 years now, and I practically consider him family. We've shared so many memories together throughout those glorious 17 years. Be that as it may, we would be here all night if I shared every single story. So I'm not going to do that. But I will let you in on a few good ones. As you can imagine, when Philip and I get together, we can create some pretty crazy good times. And whether it's from hunting, fishing, or tearing up Rosholt, I don't know what it is, but we can raise some hell. Boy, let me tell you that. The first story I'm going to get into for you, by the way, you guys have been great. This is by far the best audience I've had in a long time. Anyway, this story takes us back when me and Philip were about 11 years old. And we were rabbit hunting with his dad. It was a really, really cold day. And there were two cottontails, and boy, let me tell you, they were a couple of beauts. The finest rabbits I've ever seen in my life. And Phil's dad, Benny, mark my word, he'll say it too. And anyway, I raise my gun up, I shoot, I miss. Philip raises his 410 bolt action. He shoots, first rabbit down, second rabbit down. I couldn't believe it. I paused in complete awe. And I looked at Philip and I says to the guy, "How neat is that?" And he looks at me and he's like, "Well, that's pretty neat." Before I get into my next set of stories, I would like to apologize to any of you that this may have affected. So Philip and I, along with many of our other friends, may have on occasion TP'd your house or put road construction signs in your yard, along with spoons and forks, Q-tips, those suck for cleaning out of your grass. Or maybe we got in a little bit of trouble by calling the library, the Rosholt High School library, and harassing the librarians a number of times. We'd call, and call. And what did we get out of it? Suspended and a hefty harassment fine. Or Philip with his nudie drive-bys on his four-wheeler. He came by one day, my whole family was outside, and some of our friends, and he's just hammering on the four-wheeler. Woo! Woo! Buck naked. And we're just laughing. Whatever the occasion, we were left with a lot of memories and a bunch of good laughs. Moving on to the sweeter side of Philip. Yes, the sweeter side of Philip, which many of you probably find hard to believe. Back in high school, I was sicker than a dog for 4 or 5 days, and one of those days we had a snow day, so Philip didn't have school, and I was hungry, had no food, too lazy to get out of bed and make something, and we had about a foot of snow on the ground. And Philip, he crossed all that hard terrain, a couple 40s that way, and about 1.5 miles through deep snow, and he brought me some Sloppy Joe. And I'll never forget that, and I hold that dear to my heart because that was very, very sweet of him, and that's the only sweet thing I've really seen him do yet. I'm joking, but I will hold that memory for a long time, forever. Trisha, you have yourself a hard-working man, a great man, and it all started December 4th, 2007. I remember when Philip, I think you guys were dating about 1.5 years, and he came to me and he's like, "Brian, I honestly can see me starting a future with this girl. I'm crazy about her. I love her." And a few years later, he proposed, asking you to marry him. And here we are today, and it's your wedding day. He couldn't be happier, you couldn't be happier, and I couldn't be happier for Phil and you. I mean, you both are perfect together. You're so in love. When you guys look inside of each other's eyes, and I see the emotion that both of you, the vibes that are coming back and forth between both of you, it's unbelievable. And you guys will have a never-ending love together and a great, bright future full of happiness, laughter, and joy. And I wish you both the best. Well, I believe I helped enough. Brian, I'm going to leave the toast up to you.